What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Worms with Rick. I have to make some more worm chow up, so I figure I'll bring you along, show you how I'm doing it. I have Quaker Instant Oats. They expired back in 2021. This is what I'm using as the base for making my worm chow. I also have cornmeal that expired and flour that expired back in 2021 also. So I figure I keep these all around just so I can help with another food source for the worms. And like I said, today I'll bring you along, show you how I'm doing it. So this is not an exact science that I'm doing by any means. I've already ground some up. I ended up removing the lid so I can try to get everything out and not make a super mess. Okay, there we go. So cleaned up most of my mess. Just screw this lid on, and on the top there's 3 points, and on this lid there's 3 points that they all have to match up to be able to fire it up. So I'm going to go ahead and let this run. I think it's going to be about 25 to 30 seconds, but I will let you know right down here exactly how long it ran for. So all I was looking for is making sure that most of the big chunks have been hit, and what I'm going to do right now is just kind of shake it up and then pop it back on the Magic Bullet blender. I have no idea if you're supposed to shake it up like that or not, so don't use that as guidance. However, it does do a good job of basically grinding up and pulverizing those oats. And as you see, it's not as bad as when you pulverize the eggshells in there. No real dust is blowing, but same thing, if there is dust, do not inhale it. So basically 1 cup, if you have this pretty much filled, this smaller container, there is, I believe, a 16 ounce, but I don't have that right now. That's just going to go right in there. And the cornmeal expired back in 2023. Okay, so looking for about a cup of each, the cornmeal and the flour. Once again, it does not have to be super exact, but based on these ratios, I'm using 3 parts oats to 1 part cornmeal to 1 part flour. Okay. Hey, it's like I almost did this before and the measurements are proper. I do like to add a little grit. I think the very first time I made the worm chow, I didn't have any azomite powder, so I'll add a little bit of that. And that's probably only about 1 ounce. And then I'll go with my eggshell grit. Between both sets of grits, it's only about 2 ounces. And then now I just shake it up to incorporate it. Okay, that looks pretty incorporated to me. That is my worm chow in a nutshell. I do have some dry kelp that I added to the last batch, and I'll have to see where it is so I can dig it out, but I probably will add to this one, and it won't be much. I'm guessing maybe 4 ounces. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop it down in the comments. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the worm channel so you can come follow along and see the cool things that's going on with the worms. I was able to find it, so I figured I'd bring you along and show everything to you. This is the kelp meal. It does have a little bit of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. I can live with that. And then I just incorporate it again. And by no means is that kelp meal necessary. I only added it because I purchased it a few years ago for this reason, but you do not need it. For like the first 2 years, all this was just the ground up oats, cornmeal, flour, and ground up eggshells. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.